Hello and welcome. Today it's Roadrunner by Bo Diddley and alternate picking basics plus one more thing, which is a real life hack. Alright, so the previous videos have been a bit more about gear. Let's get back to playing, because that's really why we want to do this. We want to play. Now, here's my take on the song. And so on. If you have a keen ear, you might notice I'm not playing it exactly the way Bo Diddley does, because I want to get you to practice down, up, down, up, down, up. That's what alternate picking means. You alternately pick down and then up. What he does is, so the first note is long. I want you to do. If it's too difficult, do it slower. Before I go on, if you haven't watched this series from the beginning, I strongly urge you to do so. This is video 10. The first two videos, I would say, are really extremely important. And the first one, video number 0, is really short, if I remember correctly, but vital, essential stuff in the two first ones that apply to anything you do in life. Plus there's some guitar there, so win-win. Like I said, I strongly urge you to check those out. If you have any beginner guitar related questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. So one other thing I did to this was occasionally plays this. So it goes. Other times he plays. So it goes back down. Just do this. That should make it a bit easier. Now, it moves about. So it starts on the E string, but then it goes to the A string. Goes back to the E string thing. It's not all on the E string, but you start on the E string. Then you get the next thing, which is... Now, if this is difficult, you can just play. So that would be a power chord. We haven't talked about power chords yet, we'll get to those. But this is a power chord. In this case you play a 2 on the A string and a 4 on the D string. And then there's a break. He plays an A and then there's a break and it goes back to. So two things here. I'm not going to give you the exact amount of bars or measures how long to play each section for, because when you know how to play them, you know how they sound. I want you to listen to the song and be able to put them in the correct places. Why? Because that is training your ears. And I'm assuming you're here because you're interested in more of a blues rock type thing over a classical type thing. Classical guitar players read sheet music a lot more than rock guitar players, and you need to basically do one or the other or both. For me, the way I view this is that music enters you through your ears, and the better your ears are, because you can improve your hearing, absolutely 100%. The better your ears are, the better you will be able to do things on the guitar, because when you hear what you play, you can then adjust it. That's the short of it. So this is a kind of a first step in ear training, I guess. So you put those in the right order. Now, I know this might be difficult. You can do one of two things here, and this is the life hack. If you find it's easy to play all downstrokes, and you want to do that just to get your fretting hand in order, you can do that. But there's a risk there, because then you have to unlearn the whole downstroke thing and learn the alternate picking, down, up, down, up. And there can be danger there in the sense that unlearning something you've learned can be much more difficult than just learning a new thing. The other way you can go about this is, because it's 4 notes on the E string, 3 notes on the A string, and 1 on the D string. You can just play 4, 3, 1 like this. And now I'm playing all downstrokes, stupid me. If you want to make it even simpler, this way you don't have to think about what your fretting hand is doing. You can concentrate on your picking hand and really look at it. And this is the life hack. This works for all sorts of things. Later on, when you're learning a song that has a bit more going on, break it down into pieces, even or if it's an exercise, break it down into pieces. You usually have a left and a right hand. If there's a tricky bit in a song at 2 minutes, just do that bit. Don't start off from the beginning every time that you mess up at 2 minutes. Just do the tricky bit. The more you can break it down into smaller things, the faster your progress will be. Especially in the beginning, you'll have lots of things going on. You have to look both ways. If you can avoid that by doing like this, great. That's the life hack. If you haven't watched the first video in this series, that video is here. I strongly urge you to watch that. In the description, there is a link to Bo Diddley's original version of this song. I think that's the original version. So you can check that out and play along to it. I recommend that. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you have some use of it. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. Thank you. See you. Goodbye.